Are you a coach or a service provider that is afraid of going live because you don't want to be found, salesy? You don't want to feel salesy, or you don't want to feel like you're pushing people to take action on your product. Now, if you're that person, but you're here and you still don't have enough clients coming in, you don't have the kind of income that you want monthly, then I want to show you today, as we have this casual conversation, I want to talk to you today about why it is extremely important for you to develop your skills of sales. Okay? You know that thing that you said you don't want? That's exactly what we're going to be talking about today. And I want to tell you why it is extremely important. Now, if you're meeting me for the first time, this is Olusobanjo with the Story Sellers Consulting. We help you create awesome videos that grab the attention of your ideal audience, build trust with them, and sell more without feeling pushy. Remember, we don't want to feel pushy. Now, while I'm with you here, I want to make sure that, I'm live and it's working perfectly on Facebook. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just see how I can bring that to the group for those of you that are in the group. So let's see. An audience. Okay, I don't want to share it to my audience. I want to share it to the group. All right. So give me one moment. Okay, let's see. I think this is what I just need to do. And then I'm going to go to the group and make sure that you guys can see what's going on. All right, let's see. Just wanted to make sure. Okay, so are you okay, let's see. So if you're joining me, wherever you're joining from, please say hello in the chat so that I can see you and I can connect with you and see what's going on. So the question today is, do you see yourself as a salesperson? A lot of people, okay, a lot of coaches and consultants have challenges around seeing themselves as salespeople, and I'm going to talk to you about this because this is an experience that you need to master. Okay, just give me one moment. I can't talk and speak at the same time. I need to master that. Okay, okay. Okay. Let's see. All right. Let's do this. All right. So the idea, and I want to make sure I put it here so that I can see what your comments are and I don't miss out on that. Facebook is changing on a daily basis. So now with all the changes, you kind of have to change your business as you go as well. So that is fine. All right. So the question is, do you see yourself as a salesperson? A lot of people, when you're starting a business, the first thing that, you start to hear, okay, is from gurus and from the industry. My industry make you feel like you can do it overnight, okay? And the truth of the matter is there's a possibility that you can actually have clients coming in, just like that, especially when you hire a coach. You can easily start doing what you naturally would not have been able to do, and so you can, what the gurus are saying is not completely wrong, because I remember my own journey. I used to do this, and I read it somewhere. I saw, and I saw that you could actually charge for an event, and so I did that on my own, right? Not necessarily on my own, but because at that time I was already doing lots and lots of events for free. But this one I did for a small amount, okay, small fee, and it was okay. But then I realized that yes, people attended my free program, they got great experience from it, but they weren't following through. So I realized the need for coaching, and so I was thinking I'm gonna do a coaching, but I tried to sell it. I tried and tried, nobody bought. Okay. So then I hired my first coach, and when I hired my first coach, I mean my first paid big money coach, okay, and then when I did that, I was able to easily convert my clients, and I was able to sell my coaching program for $1,000, okay, and so it's possible for you to, and I would say this is between how long did it take me? Maybe like a month of hiring a coach. I was able to start selling my product. Okay, I believe it was about a month. Maybe even less. Anyway, so now the thing is, because it's possible to convert clients once you have a coach. You see, the truth there is, you remember how I just said that I had been doing some things before that, okay? In order for you to convert clients, you're going to need to depend on the skills that you already have, okay? But while you're doing that, you also be developing new skills, okay? And what is mastery? Mastery is, if you want to, doing something. It's possible to do something because you have support, but then you need to move away from just getting, just doing this because you're reading something or learning something or doing, you want it to actually become something that you've mastered, that you do unconsciously, okay? Like driving, okay? When you start to drive, you do it, and then you feel like you need to do, like, if they say somebody is there, you can look, right? Okay, because you're still installing it in your subconscious mind, right? But after a while, you can be driving and be talking on the phone and talking to the children at the back and doing all sorts of crazy things, okay? Mothers, be careful, all right? I don't do that. but I multitask a lot when I'm driving. I can, if I want to. So now the thing is, we want to actually develop mastery with regards to being able to convert clients. Now, video has a big role to play. The moment you've opened your shop, if you have money, okay, and you have resources and time to teach another person to sell your products for you, now that is an option. However, for those of you that are service providers and coaches that are feeling you want to impact and also bring your income level to the next point, then what you need to do is actually not hire another person to do the selling for you, because what you want is, you want to be able to get on stage, you want to be able to get in conversations and sell your product subconsciously with ease. You know how it is when you're driving now that, for those of you that have been driving for years, it's subconscious for you now. Okay. So what you want to do is, you want to move your ability, you want to develop your skills to convert people into your service, into your product, into your programs with ease, without swindling people. Okay. Now, there are ways you can master, flattery and all sorts of strategies that people use. But you see, you don't need all that, especially if you're, you have some different values that you wouldn't want to, mess up. Okay. And so for you, I would say what you need to do is, you need to master how to be the salesperson in your business. Now, video has a way of giving you that know, like, and trust. As a matter of fact, I was in some of my client meetings yesterday, a particular client meeting yesterday, and we're talking about, salespeople. And, sometimes the moment you start to look at I want to build a business. Okay, I want to build a business, and you've built that business. It's gradually growing. You want more clients. That's why you're in business. Okay, if you didn't want to make money, you wouldn't. In short, if you don't want to make money, then don't bother watching the rest of this, because this is all about sales. Okay, and if you want to gradually start to see your income at the level that you want it, then there's no other way. You need to get clients. Okay. And if you're going to get clients, you need to talk to people. I've told you many times here that when I was in financial planning and in sales, I used to look at it as, oh my God, I don't want to be seen as that person that is going around and telling people to buy something. And there's a reputation that salespeople many times have, where you start to feel like they are making people buy what they don't need. Okay. Now, for those of the people that I work with, and for you here, I want you to, first of all, know that I believe you need to only sell what you believe in. Okay? Don't sell if you don't believe that your product is going to solve the problem for your audience or your clients. Please don't sell it. And if you're still doubting your own ability to help your audience, you need to develop that level first. Okay, because if you're doubting that your product is, I'm not sure if it's going to help my audience, I'm not sure if it's going to, give them the results that they're looking for, then trust me, you're not going to be able to sell it. Okay. Now, the way to know whether you trust your product, okay, is if I ask you the question, if somebody does not buy from you, what options do they have? Okay, you can take a moment and just journal down. Okay, if somebody doesn't buy your product, what other options do they have? Now, if your response to that is absolutely no other option, okay, you're not in business just yet. Okay, because every single business has another option. Okay, there are so many other options that people can, like, I'm here. I'm your video strategist. I teach you how to get clients with videos. There are many other people that do the same. So you really don't need to buy my product. You don't need to buy my program. Okay. But I know that there are many other great programs out there that will not give you the same results that I'm going to give you. Okay. You know why? Because, for example, if you go to a big person, that's someone that is really far ahead, what's going to happen is you're going to be in class with a lot of people. Okay, you're going to be in class with a lot of people, and you're not going to get the feedback that you need to develop your skills and see that you're actually growing in the right way. Okay, and so you're left paying so much and not getting the results. And this is one of the big reasons why working with me or somebody like me would definitely be a big game changer for you. Now, you have to be able to do that. There are many other reasons, and I'm not going to bore you with all of that at this point, because that's not what we're talking about. But I want you to see that for you, you have to look at your product and see how am I sure that my product is going to give my clients the most or the best experience or the best result that they need. Okay. So once you know that, now you may be thinking, oh, but if they buy from, all these other people is going to give, stop. Okay. Stop. Because the reason why you started the business is because you know something. You have a solution. You have helped a handful of people. Okay. Then let's help more. Let's help more. Let's build this business that you said you wanted to build. Like, why waste a lot of times we feel, you know what, I'm just gonna do whatever, and the business is gonna grow. It's not gonna grow if you don't become the salesperson in your business. It's not gonna grow. Okay, so that's why we have to now make up our minds and say, Okay, why am I not feeling, that I can sell? Or, one of the activities that I gave one of my clients is, this, like that we were talking about yesterday, is I said, now go write for me 20 reasons why it is a good thing to sell your product. Okay? Write down 20 reasons why your product is a good thing to sell it. Okay. Now, you may need to do that too. Do that activity and ask yourself, right now I'm feeling like I don't want to be a salesperson. I don't want to convert people. Now, it may be because you're just like, I don't want to look like I'm begging people. Now, that is a frame in your mind that needs to change, because nobody said you were begging them. And the fact that somebody said no to your product doesn't mean that they rejected you. Okay. So it's extremely important that you master this and you begin to engage the thought of, I'd love to have clients coming in my business. And in order for me to do that, it's either I hire a salesperson or I become the salesperson. Now, the good thing is, now I know some of you may be thinking, you know what, I would just hire the salesperson. Let me just let somebody else do it. Okay. Yes, you can actually hire good salespeople that will do the work for you. However, the thing is, your business is completely dependent on that salesperson. Okay? So what I want for you is I want you to be able to get on stages, whether on video like this or on real conferences and TEDx stages and all of that, and go shine. Go shine. But no one, while you're still talking, people are converting as clients. This is what I want for you. People learn about what you do and they get so excited about it, and they're like, where do I pay? Where do I pay? Give me the link. Send me the link. Okay? So this is what I want for you. This is what is possible when you begin to engage the thought of, I must begin to represent my business as the salesperson. I must realize that there's no other person that is going to do this for me. I am the one. If I'm going to get clients, I get to be the one that does all the work. Okay. Now, once you go from this mindset, what's going to start to happen is you will start to take action. Okay. You're not going to wait and say, maybe it's going to happen one day. Maybe it's not happening. I've been there. I have been there. Okay. I have been in that place where you may be right now, where I'm like, it's not happening, a lot of, now I don't usually cry like this, but deep within me, this is what I'm feeling, that, I've invested so much money in coaching, and have invested, in short, I've invested so much money in coaching, and it's not working, and I'm not seeing the results, and I'm doing all this work, and I'm coaching people for free, and I'm not getting any, clients coming in. Guess what? It's high time. It's time to move away from that, space, and actually start developing the skills that would convert clients with ease on camera. Okay, this is what's possible. Today I'm just shaking my head like, those things on the those things that some people have on their dashboard, that as the car is moving, it's just going. That's the way I feel like my head is going around today. Yeah, anyway, I want you to know that there's nothing wrong with being the salesperson in your business. And it's actually a thing of joy. It is actually the reason you say you have a business. If you have a business that you started and there's no cash coming in, there's no money coming in, then it's not a business. It's a hobby. Okay. And if you want to move and change the standard or change the status of your of your business from a hobby to a real business, then you got to get serious. And if you got to get serious, one of the main things you need to first install in your mind is selling. And once you begin to sell, you start to attract people. Now, not in a salesy way, not in a weird way. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to connect with your audience and help them. Remember, my process is called Golden Method because I want you to go live, deliver value. Now, you're going to deliver value to a lot of people. You're going to impact and make a difference for a lot of people that will not pay you and will never pay you, but you would change their lives. Okay, so you deliver value. However, you engage with those on audience, you engage with your audience. So it's go live, deliver value, engage with your audience, and then nurture relationships to conversions. Remember what I was saying about sales. This is how you're going to do in the most casual way. Okay, the most casual way, but you're developing your mastery as you're doing it and you're converting clients. Again, it comes back to what your budget is. What's your projection for the month, okay? For each month. If you can craft, what your goals are, map out your goals. And this is one of the reasons why before I start coaching you, the first thing I want to do is, based on statistics and based on your experience, I want to create a goal with you that we map out, and it's so clear what you're working towards. Okay, so that before you actually jump on camera, in my program, we have another one, another cohort starting next week, right? But you see, before we start working on the structures and skills and the video strategies and all of that, before we do all that, I want to have a clear understanding, a clear map. I want you to have a clear map of what you're working towards, so that you're not there thinking, worrying, how much do I sell my program, which program am I selling, and all of that. Okay, this is why we, first of all, that's for every single person that joins my program. The first thing we do is the goal mapping session. And it's a one-on-one session because it's unique to you and your experiences and your, and your desires and your goals and your projections and all that. So for everyone watching this, I want you to make up your mind that you're going to do whatever it takes to develop your skills of selling. And videos is going to help you do that. All right. I'm going to see you next week. And not next week. I'm going to see you tomorrow. And same time, same place. Okay. But for those of you that are here, that would love to learn exactly the strategies, okay, that you're going to need to put in place. I'm going to be hosting a masterclass this Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern. Okay, 11 a.m. Eastern. And if you want to be a part of that, just say class in the chat and I would be able to send you a link to register for the masterclass. But other than that, if you're here and you want to get more clients, I want you to get out there and do your videos, but do your videos with the mindset of, I'm the salesperson in my business. And I'm grateful for that. All right. So you take care and I'll see you tomorrow. If you're here live, go ahead and do live. If you're watching the replay, please catch hashtag replay as well. All right. Thanks for the thumbs up and you have a great day. Watch the replay. Okay. Bye now.